Okay, I wanna see something. So Ezreal, I need to look at this one. Ezreal spawned right now. So let's count how many seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's halfway right now. 10 seconds. It takes 20 seconds for him to get total in the lane. 10 seconds is in the middle. So right now you have your item in base. If you push this wave, he will be here right now. And then when you recall, you can't recall here, you can't recall there. So you took the plate because he was dead. But right now he's literally right there. So if you're taking this wave as well, it will take you like 5 to 6 seconds. Which means you might not be able to recall. So pushing this wave is bad. If it gives you item, it's a good grid. It's a grid, but it's a good grid.
Okay.
But you have the item. So it's like, why would I grid for a wave just to get the wave, but I already have the item? Okay, tell me, forget about this game. Tell me a bit more about your champion that you play right now. So Caitlyn, strengths, weaknesses.
Strengths, I would say that the range, obviously. Later, she's able to almost one-shot with headshot.
Okay.
And weaknesses, mobility. I guess that would be it, like the biggest weakness.
Strengths in the laning phase?
Again?
In the laning phase, what do you think are her strengths?
Yeah, mainly the range and poke with her Q.
Okay.
And just outraging the enemy ADC.
Does she have good wave clear?
She could have better wave clear, but I guess her Q is quite good at it.
Okay, that sounds good. So she has very reasonable wave clear for sure. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. So good wave clear, good range, good laning phase. Can play with decent with enchanters, but fine with melees as well. Range champions like Lux, Morgana are very nice. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Tell me more about this matchup with Ezreal.
I guess I would like to just dodge his Qs and then poke with just outrange and space him, and play with Lux Q, hit W on the root.
Okay. So this lane is really good because you can W on the root. You want to play around Lux, you want to dodge the Ezreal Q. So how do you dodge Ezreal Q?
I guess I don't stand on one space for a long time and play in the wave. So
play in the wave, okay. Perfect.
He doesn't shoot me.
Perfect. Okay, what about this? Okay, I mean, Caitlyn has some all-in, she has some poke, depending on what rune you're getting. So right here, did you choose what rune?
I have little tempo.
Little tempo, okay. So you're trading, a short trade is good, long trade is good, because you have little tempo. Ezreal is kind of the same. You can't say he has a bad all-in, because he has a fine all-in. He can do all-in with his QE. He can also poke, obviously, we already know that. What does Ezreal passive do?
He gets attack speed when he hits his abilities.
How much?
If I'm correct?
Yes.
I don't know. I know he has like 5 stacks, I think.
5 stacks with 10% each. He gets 50% attack speed, which is pretty much 2 double berserker boosts. He can get that at level 1. And so he's very strong at level 1 at fighting like long trades. And yeah, it's not recommended to fight against him at level 1. Okay, tell me more about Lux. So you mentioned how important it is her Q. She can poke with her E as well. She's a very obnoxious champion to play against. How much is the cooldown of her abilities?
I believe Q is like 9 seconds at level 1.
Okay.
And is something similar, like 6-ish, 7-ish.
6, 7?
Yeah.
Okay. I see. So usually range champions like this, Lux, Brand, Seraphim, they have around 10 seconds cooldown. Specifically, Lux has 10 seconds on the Q, 10 seconds on the E. It's pretty fast. Brand W, for example, is also 10 seconds. Most of them are around 10 seconds. So she can poke pretty nicely. Soraka Q, how much cooldown is that?
Like 4 seconds.
4 seconds. Okay. That is 8 seconds.
Okay.
So we're not really getting the cooldowns very right. Okay. What does Soraka Q do?
It heals her and slows me.
It heals her and slows you. Exactly. So do you know... So in the early game, if you are getting hit by her Q and you do some damage to her, it's actually worth for her.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta be very careful with how much you're like fighting with against her. Because if she hits her Q, it can be a pretty substantial heal for her. Yeah, I will show you right now just so you can see. You see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Like let's say you take that, if I Q, she gets pretty good healing as you can see. So the reason why I show you this is because...
I kind of stopped. If you showed me something, then
Oh,
it's frozen.
wait, do you see my screen or not?
I see my game opened and there is a shop in it.
Oh,
If you're showing something else, then I don't see that now.
okay. Do you see anything right now?
Yeah, now I see. Now I see you in Chim Select.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think I was share screening something else. Okay. Yeah, so then let me reopen that. Yeah, so we're gonna see what we focus on this game because you play the lane phase pretty bad and it's just lucky that you won the lane. We're gonna see why. You shouldn't be fighting level 1 with Ezreal. You should be looking to poke. We're gonna see very soon. So you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
If I tank one tower shot and I Q, this is not balanced, right?
Okay, yeah.
So you gotta be very careful with this. The way you play level 1 is definitely pretty suboptimal because you play brush, you wear the brush, which is obviously really good. I wanna see the runes. Okay, Comet Ignite, okay, so very aggressive. Okay, no Aerie, so she has Gordons and the heal, so no Exhaust, no Ignite, well, expectable, but yeah, we need to see this. And they don't have Cleanse, and they have PTA. Okay, PTA Ezreal, he's good at short trades. Little Tempo is better in the full all-ins, but he's still a very strong champion. The most important thing when you play range versus range support, Soraka versus Lux, is getting the push. Getting the prior.
Yeah.
So when you play here, this is how, let me see if I can find, okay, this is not a good example. You need to hit the minions more than the enemies. And if you lose the push, it's pretty bad. Like here, you can see me. I missed my Q. I should have queued the minions and them at the same time. But all what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to abuse my range. But as you can see, the moment the lane phase starts, I want to achieve at 2 to 3 auto attacks more on the wave than the enemy. So I do 1, Kai'Sa has 0. I do 2, Kai'Sa has 1. And then now she's overextending, so this is just my punishment. And now I have 1 more auto attack on the minions. Ideally, I want to have 2. She's got 1, I've got 2. She's got 2, I've got 3. So I want to have more auto attacks on the minions. Because if I do, then with more minions, it's easier for me to play around the minions. And it's easier for me to poke her. Like, look at this right now. I have more minions. It's so easy for me to just all in her.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to achieve. The reason why I say, and I just double kill them. The reason why I say this is because you cannot fight level 1, really. Like you go here, you do this, but it's Ezreal with who? With Soraka. You're dead here if this is Aelo. They all in you. Because remember, Ezreal Q is 4 seconds cooldown. But if he hits an ability, he gets decreased 1.5 seconds refound cooldown. Meaning that his cooldown is like 2.5 seconds on the Q. And remember the passive of Ezreal. If he hits the Q, every time he gets 10% attack speed. If he stacks it 5 times like you said, that's 50% attack speed. So you can't be here. You can't be here. It's really greedy. You got really lucky because you... And here, the moment you're here, Soraka has Q. And Ezreal has Q as well. So all what you have to do is get the push. Because if you stay here, it is so bad. Ezreal could just hit the minions so much that you can't get the pushback. You wanted to get that minion lead. What you did is you go for some poke, but this is bad. Look at the Soraka healing right now.
Oh, yeah.
And you lost the push. Ezreal has the push right now. And Ezreal is very bad. He's trying to poke you guys. Look at Lux and look at you. So mistake was here that you're fighting level 1 in the brush against some champions that are stronger than you. Lux just has some poke and that's it. Caitlyn is not bad with little tempo, but Ezreal, Kalista, like these ones are the strongest level 1 champions. So right here, step number 1, get the push, stay here, get 6 minions when they have like 4 minions, and with the minion advantage, you use your range. You use your range to poke because you have the minion advantage. Yeah, because now we just look to poke. And you see your HP right now. This is why you lost the trades. This is why they can walk up, because the rules are simple. Get more minions. Get prio. When I asked you how do you win this lane against Ezreal, how do you not get Q by him? You should say, yes, okay, of course, staying behind the minions and all what you said. But the most important thing is get push. Because if I have 6 minions and he has 3, it is so difficult for him to play. Sometimes you don't need to get the push because you have it just by existing. Let's put it like that. Like for example here, this is Caitlyn Nami versus Smolder. You probably know Smolder is kind of a useless champ against me, and they have Seraphim. So I know I'm winning level 1, so I am very confident here. Look at me. I'm very confident. I use the Q, play the brush, because if they fight us, we win. I win. And look at me. I'm so confident, I just play the brush. So here I try to get a bit of prio, like 2 auto attacks on the minions, and now I just, look at this. I hit them, I go into the brush. Q from the brush. Look at this. They cannot contest me here. So in this rule, I don't even need to push faster, just because I have so much more range advantage with my champions that I can just zone them level 1. But in your example, you gotta get the push first, because it's Ezreal and they can fight. So look at the Smolder right now. It's so difficult for him to play. This is master tier. It is literally impossible for him to play. He can't do anything. This is just pure fundamentals wave management. Okay, so we didn't get the push. We look to poke. Because look, here it's very logical, right? You have 1 minion and they have 3 minions, and you're trying to poke, but it's just difficult. It's just difficult for you to do that. And yeah, the Qs from the Soraka are not very ideal, if you know what I mean here, because you just saw how much healing she gets.
Yeah.
And she's also like kind of bad that she takes Guardians and not Aerie. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I guess your laning phase is not very good. So you're saying that you usually win the lane?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because the positioning right now is kind of simple. Like if Soraka is right there, this is Soraka and this is her Q range. So you can't be here, you can't be here, you can't be on the right side. You have to be left here, behind this minion, behind this minion, behind this minion. Because you see your positioning right now, you're so close to the brush.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to hit the Ezreal, and obviously you would have to be here, behind this minion. But the thing is, think about Soraka as well. Because Soraka is going to Q you as well. So perfect positioning is behind Lux here. Unfortunately, we can't be too ahead because Soraka is going to Q you. So here we're eating every Q from the Soraka, yeah.
Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let a lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where as AD carry you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time, or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes, but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight, and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
Okay, let me write it down. So we are not getting push before we look to poke in a lane versus Ezreal Soraka that can fight us level 1. It's not always the rule that you first get pushed and then you poke, but in this lane it is a rule because they can just fight you. And now we are what? We are low as Caitlyn versus Ezreal. Doesn't feel very very good. I like that you're not recalling here, you're gonna lose the wave. You are pretty low though, so you gotta be careful. But Ezreal doesn't have enough mana to just kill you right here, so... Not bad, then you try to recall. Any reason why you didn't recall instantly here?
Well, I saw the cannon wave pushing into him. So
Into him.
I
But,
didn't want him to get slow pushed on.
but he's pushing. Look at him. Even if
I
Lux
guess
hits this E, look at the minions right now. Isn't he pushing? Like, is this slow pushing into him? If he's pushing?
No.
Exactly, so you have lots of time to come back in the lane. If you just recall like instantly, like right now.
Yeah, I guess I was just afraid of that.
You were afraid of the slow push into him?
Yeah. I didn't realize he's hitting the wave.
Because if he doesn't hit the wave, then it's good that you stay. Because you want to crash. You don't want to let him slow push. But he is hitting the wave, so then staying here doesn't make much sense. Okay, we see Karthus mid lane. We'll see what you're gonna do, because you can't fight. Okay, so the first mistake is the prior one. First get prior, then go for poke. Second mistake is we are not respecting Soraka Q at all. We stay so close to the brush that we don't respect her, because the rule is simple. In League, you gotta stay opposite. If this is Blitzcrank, you're not gonna stay here. That's stupid. This is Blitzcrank. It's gonna hook you.
Yeah.
So you stay opposite. You use the wave as a source of block. It's gonna block. The wave blocks. He can't hook you right there. So that's why when you stay here like this, it's a bit concerning, because yeah, this is Soraka. It can be Blitz. It can be any other champ.
Yeah, I guess this is just Soraka specific, to be honest.
Okay.
Because yeah, against like these hook supports that can just kill me if they hook me, I would say I do the cross wave rule. Maybe not consistently, but I know about it and try to keep it up. I guess it's just
Okay.
like I don't respect Soraka damage.
Just that, no problem. So trying to push. Okay. And then they woke up on you. Do you know EW at the same time on Caitlyn?
Not consistently.
But you know that you can do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been getting better.
Yeah, the reason why I say with the Soraka positioning is because I look at your dead ratio. You die 6.6 times per game, which is pretty high on Caitlyn. So I don't know if you die because of that mistake, or maybe you're not respecting junglers, or maybe something in the mid game, something in the later stages. But 6.6 dead ratio kind of shows me that you are a player that dies more than the average. And here it's interesting I don't kill Ezreal here because you have little tempo. We hit that, and here you could just Q him. You see this?
Yeah.
Camera is not very good because he's super locked. Like, okay, I mean, you're not playing locked camera, but still. So here we just missed a kill on the Ezreal. You were probably scared of Soraka, but she can't do much with 300 HP. I like that you stay. Recalling here, okay, you need to recall, but like based on your goal, but based on the conditions, Ezreal HP and mana, you can stay because they're pretty low. Okay. Yeah, I would say that. I would say red flag on laning phase, because I personally don't think with these clicks and these patterns in lane phase, I don't think it's mid game that what is holding you back. But I will say a question mark here because I don't. This is just the first 5 minutes I'm watching you, so we'll see. So what builds do you?
Again, I go Hexoptic, Infinity Edge, LDR.
Okay. Right here, it looks like you want to push. Should just another red flag right here, isn't it? Yeah, it's a red flag again. Like, let's see for how long you didn't see this Ezreal. This Ezreal also has a lot of cash on him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now he could have recalled because it's 8 seconds.
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 13, 14, he most likely recall. So you should just push this wave and recall as well, as fast as possible. You can ping your Lux, because your Lux is not really helping. You're trying to push, but she's not very helping you. And now he's coming to the lane. He's probably there or there. Again, we know what he did. He stayed here, but in a normal game, he would just recall. He has lots of time. You recall, and this is a lane that is not crushed.
Yeah.
Because your wave is right there. Okay, it is only 3 minions, so this should not be freeze. And you're pretty low, so you probably think that it's too risky to crush.
Yeah, I was scared of him getting back.
Okay.
With full HP.
No problem, no problem. Then you buy the item, you go to collector. But I don't understand why you're not getting this and this, because it's so much more AD. This is 15 AD, 20 crit, it's garbage. This is 25 AD, 10 AD, you have 35 AD and refillable potion and boots if you want.
Yeah, I don't have explanation for
Right? It's really good. Oh, no potions. Yeah, you can. A refillable potion is always good on Kate. I actually didn't have money, so
yeah.
a normal potion is fine. Because, think about it, it's a Lux against Soraka Ezreal. If they poke you, they get you out of the lane, a potion can come in very handy, you know. So it's nice to have. Or refill if you have cash for refill, but you didn't have money for refill, so just one health potion works. Okay, so Hoptics into Infinity Edge, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Really, you recall right there? Why? Because you push. And here, you just recall.
To be honest, zero cool. I was just...
Maybe you're thinking about the jungle. Maybe you're thinking that your Trundle is top lane and you don't want to be your weak side right now so we can get ganked. Or
yeah,
something. But you only have 600 gold and you're full mana, okay, you're not full HP, but like you're super healthy. So yeah, no need to recall here. Okay, double dagger, but it's not like, oh, I have BF sword or I have like huge component or oh, I really need mana and HP. Nah, you're fine. You're fine there. Yeah, we just got some, yeah, this is kind of, most likely it's the early game that is holding you back, but we'll see. Okay, this game, interesting that you're trying to push here. First of all, you're pushing very bad, like you should kill all the minions like this. Second of all, any idea why we're pushing here?
I wanna set it up for Dragon. I see that Trundle is coming up and
Trundle's coming up. He has grubs, red, raptor spawning, blue, Gromp. He's here in a minute. So where do we push right now? He can't just come to the Drake, right? It's like if Trundle comes to the Drake instantly, it's like you play AD carry, you're into the tower with like 3 waves here, and you go to Drake. You would never do that. That's the same with jungle. He has 1 camp that he's doing, 2 camps, 3 camps, grabs on top, and the red buff on top. So he needs to clear this before he can be in bot. He can't really be here.
Why would he go grabs if he's clearing bot?
Okay, so let's say he's going Drake. He needs to clear wolves, blue, Gromp. 15 seconds for each camp. So you're pushing now because you think in 45 seconds he's gonna do Drake?
I guess I don't have that calculated.
Right? Like he has camps up. Why would you push now? If you wait him to clear and he's pinging the Drake, or he's there, he started the Drake, and then you push, okay, that would be smart. That would be smart. But why do you take the decision of pushing, but you don't know what he wants to do? He could go grabs. He could go grabs if he thinks enemy bot lane is stronger here. We have Pariah mid lane, so he can definitely play for Drake, but he shouldn't really skip his camps. So, bottom line is, if you want to push, you need to do it for a reason. If your reason is, oh, I push because we do Drake. Yes, but you don't know if you're gonna do Drake. Does Trundle have 2000 gold right now? Did he recall? Does he have camps on the map? If you know the answer of these questions, then it's easier to make a decision. But for me, in SoloQ, it's very simple. If I see my Trundle on both sides, but he doesn't ping Drake, he doesn't ping that now he goes for Drake, I don't push. Okay. If I see he starts the Drake or he's right there spam pinging on my way, I fast push, instantly come. But if I think that, oh, I think he's gonna do wolves and then blue and then Gromp and then scuttle and then he's gonna masturbate, no, I'm not taking a decision based on what he might do in the next minute. If he pings or he started it, he's there, I push. Otherwise, you push this and look at Trundle. Why would he go top? It's so stupid. No, it's not stupid. Top lane solo kill. This is free. And since we have Pariah mid lane and Pariah bot lane, we might be able to get Drake as well. So you see this? We pushed, but you didn't push when you should have pushed. The moment you want to push is when he finished these 2 camps here. So you want to crush this wave into the tower when he's on the river. So you can move on the river when Trundle is there and Ezreal is at the same time blocked into the tower. That's the timing.
So slow push as possible.
Because if I push this in the tower now and now he's doing blue buff, I'm like, why am I pushing right now? He's not now on the river. So bottom line, let him start the objective or let him spam ping you, and after he does it, then you push it fast. And this is we created this. It's a bit of a problem with map awareness because we see Diana behind and you didn't react. But it's more like a macro problem. Okay, it's good. Oh, he's doing Drake. I need to push. Yeah, true. But if he's doing Drake in like 2 minutes, he's starting the Drake. You don't need to push now. Just wait. Be a bit more patient. I see.
Yeah. I guess I have this habit of pushing because I like to.
Yeah.
I like me being under their tower. It's like comfortable.
Yeah.
To get them poking.
Yeah, but like right now.
Yeah.
Like you can stay here and you can still poke. You don't need to push one wave into the tower. You can literally stay here and throw Q at them because you have a bigger wave. As we talked about. Like here you have 7 minions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, that's fine. You can poke. If Ezreal goes for this minion, you just stay behind of this one and poke. Like you had a really good wave state anyways. Plus you don't know where is the enemy jungle. So you push, but where is the enemy jungle? In this case, Diana came which is mid, but it could be jungle. It could be Karthus. Because you didn't really know where is Karthus. Like look, now you don't know where is Karthus. You saw him when you are... Okay, like right now you saw him on the map on top. Yeah, but he could have just been here.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
pushing always has to be always for a reason. And if you don't know where is the jungle, then you should reconsider your pushing and just default to slow push. And this can be big because it's like you're behind in this matchup. Ezreal is up in CS. Why does it matter? Why do you play Kate? So Kate is a champion that she wants to be ahead in the lane, doesn't she?
Yeah, I guess.
So that's why I put so much emphasis on these things. Because you're playing a champion that wants to be ahead in the lane phase and you're failing at the skills that you need to be ahead in the lane phase. Understanding when to push, understanding when to freeze and stuff like that. So far, do we have any red flag? Let me see. Okay, I will write it down here. Our jungle has 3 more camps to do. But we hard show the wave now because we think he will do great in 1.5 minutes. Okay. This game you said that you didn't know how to convert. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
To me it looks like more like you lost the lane. The first 10 minutes you're actually behind. Like now you're 10 CS behind even with Ezreal. But you're playing literally the strongest laning in the game. Lux Kate. And you are behind. So it does look like they just fucked up and they gave you a lead. So let's see what you do now. Oh, wait. He's 1.5. So you killed him and you pushed the wave. Okay, so do you have Hextech Optics in 150 gold?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're staying because of that. Ezreal is dead. So you can still do it. The plate is full HP, unfortunately. So you're trying to take this. Ezreal respawned. Okay, I wanna see something. So Ezreal, I need to look at this one. Ezreal respawned right now. So let's count how many seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's halfway right now. 10 seconds. It takes 20 seconds for him to get total in the lane. 10 seconds is in the middle. So right now you have your item in base. If you push this wave, he will be here right now. And then when you recall, you can't recall here, you can't recall there. So you took the plate because he was dead. But right now he's literally right there. So if you're taking this wave as well, it will take you like 5 to 6 seconds. Which means you might not be able to recall. So pushing this wave is bad. If it gives you item, it's a good grid. It's a grid, but it's a good grid.
Okay.
But you have the item. So it's like, why would I grid for a wave just to get the wave, but I already have the item? Because if he's coming and he's stopping your recall, you're screwed. You're really screwed. Because then you have to stay. Also, your jungle is pinging the Drake. So this is a very complicated situation, but don't stay for another wave. Just run. You either recall instantly or go to the Drake. But if they need you for the Drake, you can stay for the Drake because you have enough HP and mana. In the case when you're too low to follow, you would have to abandon them. But in this case, you are not low. You have also a reasonable amount of mana. So it's good to just consider helping them right there. Especially because right now we're seeing that our mid got solo bolo. So if Diana moves, they will just lose the Drake.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5. It's no brainer, right? But here is the deal. You've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they are on board. They are on the waiting list, and more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.